Alright. Let's get back into it. In a good bit. Too long, really. Now, I have a little something that I think is pretty neat. You will not be affected at all, viewing audience, but it makes this a little bit streamlined. The handy dandy Streamlabs remote. I found now has a standalone app, and I finally got working. So you see that? See how there's me and my smug grin, just thanking y'all for being here. Well, now it's that screen that shows up when something has gone horribly wrong with my game capture. Oh, that's why. See. There it goes. And again, it affects you at all, because, you know, it's not, I don't have a webcam or none, you can't see my layout, but now I can do that with just a touchscreen. I don't gotta tab out or nothing. It's amazing, it's great, I love it. Alright, but let's try to remember where we were and what happened in this crazy ballad of a gay ghost. A lot more beep boopier than I remember. Hard to believe it's only been 6 days. Rise and shine. Good morning. It's 11 a.m. though. That's the morning for me on the weekends and any other day. How's everything outside? Still noisy, but forces have been deployed to take care of most of them at least. How so? Zaibatsu Corp's president is pleading with anyone to stop the rogue White Knights. Neighboring city forces were deployed quickly and have subdued most of the opposition. There have also been reports of White Knights just freezing, like they were petrified somehow. You make it sound like some god suddenly decided to put everything in place. Well, I'm just glad no bullets are flying in and out of the whole building. Sure, there's still some bad apples out, and it's not really safe yet, but it was worse last night. There also seems to be a civilian force lynching any White Knights they spot. So not only are the White Knights a problem, regular folks are on edge too. I wonder if Sei is okay. Should we be worried about Gil? That kid knows how to take care of himself. I'm sure that, whatever it is that he's doing, he's safe. Dare I say, even safer wherever he is than here. I sure hope so. Are we going to work today? Nah, things are too nasty right now. Let's take the Sunday off. Oh, alright. Say, do you want me to help you get to your apartment? Actually, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Okay then, let me lock things up and we'll go. We'll grab something for lunch on the way. Sounds good. Oh, it's a date time. And here we are. Home sweet home, thanks a lot. Oh, we didn't get, we missed date time. Hey boss, wanna hang out for a bit? Yeah, grab a beer, chill out for a bit, mostly to thank you for helping me. Well, I don't have much to do anyway, so yeah. The date's back on. I spoke too soon. I apologize for not believing hard enough. Also, I'm on the wrong tab. Now I'm on the right tab. I guess I still gotta do that. Oh. Well, no. I did tell you should invite me to your apartment sometime, didn't I? Oh yeah, you did. What worries me a bit is the beer. Is that beer always leads to something else? Why is beer capitalized? Is beer a proper noun? I know this. To more beer? I was gonna say, to one of us going through the Spanish announcer's table. Explain. But I think we're safe here. Come on in then. Excuse me? Want one? Sorry, I don't smoke. Don't mind me though, smoke if you wanna. Thanks. Say, how is the chilly weather treating you? Gets cold from time to time, but nothing the kotatsu and the heater can't fix. Alright, boss, you're not very good with the cold, are you? You know it. You didn't bring your jacket here either. Yeah, I left it at home when I was going to the bar yesterday. It wasn't that cold. I didn't expect to spend the night at the bar. Would you like a sweater or something? Oh, don't mind me. I insist. I have this hoodie from some time ago and it was too big for me. Why buy it then? It was dirt cheap. Right. Wait, where did you get this one? Don't know, some flea market ages ago. Why? Nothing, it's just like the one I had many years ago. What happened to it? Too much use, it just ripped. I see. You can keep it if you want. I never used it anyway. We'll see. Come to think of it, how old are you, boss? I'm eternally 17. Fair enough. 17 plus how much? 17 plus I'd have to cut your tongue if you knew. Alright. Let me go change into something more comfortable. Take your time. 4. Say, Jill, there's a blue-eyed mass of black fur glaring in my general direction. Oh, that's just 4. He's just wary of any new visitors. Cats will be cats, I guess. He'll warm up quickly, though. Just give him time. He is unusual looking. Blue eyes on a black cat. They usually have green. Yeah, weird, huh? At first, I thought they were like that because he was small, but they never changed. Do you have any pets, boss? Back at home, I had a bear. Ah, what? Good old Bosco. He kept intruders away better than any dog. Right. This picture here isn't something you see every day. What? Me taking such a sappy pic? Aw, it's cute. I didn't know Jill could make emotions. No, a framed picture on printed paper. It's so vintage. Who are these? That's, the one on the right is Lenore, my ex-girlfriend. The one on the left is Gabrielle, her sister. Huh. Is this pic recent or... Actually, that one's from 3 or 4 years ago. You look exactly the same. I'm only 27, what'd you expect? That's why they say kids are the ones that get old. I thought it was recent because you don't usually see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly. Let alone a printed frame of one. Did you two break up on good terms then? You even hesitated a bit when you called her your ex. Let's just say that everything ended with both of us saying mean things. And me storming out of her house, breaking a couple things on the way out. We never broke up formally, and I guess I still have feelings for her. I just went away. Haven't said a word since. Really? It's hard to picture you doing such a thing, and you look so happy in the pic. Why have her pic out like this then? I just couldn't get my mind off something that Alma said to me. About missing having the warmth of someone pressed against your side. Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs, putting your head in their chest, listening to their breathing as they pet your head. Dozing off, knowing they're there watching you, protecting you. I don't know. I felt nostalgic, then miserable. Dots. I'll just put this away. Dots. I've been meaning to apologize, but I feel like it's too late now. Whenever I go out, there's this fear in the back of my head that I'll meet her in the street. I just don't know if I could face her again, let alone talk to her. I'd be a mess. It's never too late to apologize, Jill. Maybe. What's that on the table? Huh? Looks like an envelope. It's nothing. Nothing. Now please give me that envelope. Alright. I saw nothing? Don't worry. Dots. Anyway, let's grab some beers. Guide me. This date is going swimmingly, I must say. Talking about the ex, getting a lot of beers, already hiding secrets. Saucy. 100%. Ooh, what is this? 100%. We gotta get that down to 0, my good chum. Damn, you have lots of beer. Well, the BTC gives me discounts, and the point card I can use every time I buy their alcohol. With that, beer is actually the cheapest drink I get. Is there any difference between the drinks at the bar and these? The drinks at the bar are more addictive, flavorful, and also stronger than the ones they sell in stores. And besides, the ones in the bar is more of a double IPA, this more of a Pilsner. In English, please. This one's lighter in color and lighter in flavor. Dunno, it doesn't taste like a lighter to me. Is this one made with, what was the name of the base liquid he used for the bar again? Neutrogenic Neutrogenic dichometrical lidogenol, or NDL. It was a supplement or something, right? It was an experimental fluid they created to replace water when the maiden kiss polluted water supply. The effects of pollution turned out to be temporary, so NDL never went into mass production, but the BTC still commissioned it for use in bars. And is this one made with it? Let's see, yep, here it is, near the end. NDL and cornstarch. Cornstarch. It serves as a stabilizer, if I remember correctly. They need it for packaged drinks. I see, and I just realized something. What? You're a nerd, Jill. Guilty as charged. I still have a bottle of rum somewhere around. Do you want some of it? Will you have some too? Not really, no. Then leave it at that. I'm not letting you drink beer alone. That's not how drinking with friends works. Do you consider me a friend then, boss? Why wouldn't I? Dunno. What with being my boss and all, I was never too sure. Well, in case you had any doubts, yes, I consider you one of my best friends. Besides, you and Gil are always so diligent and responsible that I'm boss in name only anyway. That's good to know. On a side note, it surprises me you kept the poster of me in the room. And even more that you hung it in plain sight. When I gave it to you, it was more or less a joke, you know? Does it make you uncomfortable? If it doesn't make you uncomfortable, why would it make me uncomfortable? It's my own face. I'm still wondering why you did it, though. Aside from filling an empty spot in the wall, I don't really know. I thought it was funny, too. I guess it's like if someone gave you, I don't know, a dildo-shaped trophy or something, and you had it there as a conversation starter. Although no one comes here anyway, so it's kinda pointless. What, no steamy nights of passion? Not since a year ago, I think. Yeah, I'd rather not talk about what happened then. Did someone hurt you? Because if they did, I can go dish out the pain. No, nothing of the sort. A different kind of mess. Uncomfortable mess, not a not being able to have sex for reasons mess. Glad to know you have my back though. That's what friends are for. Wait, you talking about the poster and compare it to having a dildo-shaped trophy? Did you just call me a dildo face? That's what friends are for. Hey boss, be honest with me here. About what? Who's Gil exactly? What do you mean? You know what I mean. Who the fuck is he? Oh yeah, that. Well, I have a couple of ideas. I know for certain that Gil was in Hong Kong riots, and he took part in the anti-riot force before deflecting. That should give me a clue as to who he is, but... So far I've only found out about one such defector, and he didn't leave Hong Kong for at least 4 years. I also know for certain that Gil was in England and France during that time frame. It's always like that when I think I have a clue as to who he is. Something else comes up that contradicts the evidence. That guy is troublesome. A bit, yeah. I wonder if Gil's alright. You worried about him? You make it sound like I'm some emotionless robot. You can be hard to read. I wouldn't worry about Gil so much though. There's 3 things I know for certain about him. First, he can take care of himself. Second, you can sincerely trust him. And third, he absolutely hates bell pepper. The bastard. He does? I've seen him even reject food that has been in contact with it. Man, what a baby. Unless he's allergic or something. He's not. Man, what a baby. How'd you meet such a guy? He showed up in the door of the bar. What? Well, it was shortly after the whole incident with Robert and the levitation potion. Oh right, levitation potion. It was a slow day and he just showed up at the bar. I offered him a drink, but he said he didn't have money on him. I couldn't leave him alone, so I pretty much gave the drink for free. And after a couple, he broke down crying. Huh? I don't know what he did, but he was really, really regretting it. He wanted a second chance, or whatever, and I told him he could wash himself and I'd find him a job. And I'd be damned if he looked totally different the next day. Damn. I tried and failed to find out anything about him. so I decided to take him at face value. I judge him from what he did as an employee. Aside from the occasional sudden escapade, he's been loyal as loyal gets. I returned the favor in kind, covering his ass from time to time, sometimes literally. What surprised me is that you took him in so easily. I can take care of myself, and I always keep an eye on him. And besides, after the whole Robert thing, I couldn't ignore someone that desperate so easily. I see. You made the bar more lively yourself, you know? How so? Well, with the regulars you've earned, of course. Like that blonde titty hacker. I can't remember her name. Alma? I was gonna say... Armidiage. She's a nice girl, you know? I don't think she's young enough to be called a girl. Says the girl who's eternally 17. In any case, she's really lovely. When you hear her speak of her family, she speaks with such love, her face just brightens up. It makes me kind of jealous that she has such a close relationship with them, to be honest. You have bad relationships with your family? Not bad, but I'm not exactly close to anyone aside from my mom, dad, and aunt. But back to Alma, I'm really hoping she finds a nice guy to settle with. I mean, she's so bent into finding one, I can't help but want her to succeed. Ah, I see. There's also that sex worker robot girl. Ah, Dorothy. She intrigues me, though I've seen lots of sex workers over the years, and she seems pretty giddy. It's not that she likes her job, but rather that she takes it with such childish excitement. I've kinda noticed that too, but then again, Lilum can't be weird. Or Lilum can be weird. You think? Lilum operate in some really foreign logic. I mean, they don't really share our fear of mortality. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up in the collective source. If they lose an arm, they can reattach it or replace it. Depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel pain at all. It's not like they haven't attained human-like emotions like fear or love, but they are different. Like a different culture, if you must. I didn't see it that way. Aside from that, Dorothy is a DFC-72. It's a social interactions model or something. Let them get positive reinforcement straight from their bodies if they're fulfilling their main purpose, so I'm guessing she gets a built-in push whenever she's in a meaningful or challenging social interaction. Interesting. The name Lilum is a bit weird, though. Is it? You'd expect them to be called bots or dolls, but Lilum doesn't convey the image of automatons. Just a tip, bots and dolls are considered slurs by them. Bot is akin to calling them retarded, and doll is like calling them fake. Thanks for the advice. That aside, do you know why they're called Lilum? As far as I know, because they all came from a bigger AI called Lilith. And Lilum are Lilith's offsprings in Jewish folklore. Oh, cool. Hey, speaking of names, why don't you like being called your full name? I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't act stupid. Back when you first transferred, I called you Julianne and you almost tore me a new one with your glare. Dots. See? Like that. No big secret, but it's one of those things that feels silly when you say it out loud. Try me. Well, did you ever watch Model Warrior Julianne? Not all of it, but my little sister was a big fan of the reruns. Back when I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. I had everything from the dolls to the costumes to the lunchboxes. It didn't help that it was one of the shows that got strapped literally everywhere. I saw a couple of episodes once and they're really nice. It was beyond nice. The show's about a model who can transform into an armor-clad magic knight. He fights demons born from greed and vanity. How the show presented Jules hating her job because it invited enemies, and yet still found solace in trying to be a role model. Hell, the main character wasn't a kid. Julianne was an adult that became younger when transformed. I'd say it was a pretty ambitious kids show, even by today's standards. Just the fact that her enemies were literally issues dealing with beauty standards of body image. Challenging as fuck. Whoa, you got excited there. And that is the problem. Back then I was obsessed with Jules. I sang the songs, dressed like her, I could even recite full chapters. Something tells me you still can. That's besides the point. It was nice while I was in elementary school, but then I went to middle school. And what a surprise, tweens are jackasses. They went out of their way to tease me about things I did back then. I don't hold it against Jules, I always hold my grudge against those fuck jobs. Sounds rough. You know how most girls worry about their thighs at that age? I worried about jerkasses singing the theme tune of the show mocking me. Anyways, every time someone calls me Julianne or Jules, I instinctively react negatively. Pavlov would be proud. I've never talked about it because I find the whole thing too silly in retrospect. And yet, it affects you even today. There's nothing wrong with it, though. It's actually kind of responsible. Reasonable. Responsible. I sure hope so. Come think of it, what kind of kid were you, boss? When I was a toddler, I was the kind that always fight with kids bigger than me. Then puberty happened and I became the Merriam-Webster definition of shallow jerkwad. Around that time I turned 16, I realized what an idiot I was and went on to become who I am today. And the less I talk about those years from 12 to 15, the better. Fair enough. So Jill, what kind of guy was your grandpa? He was rough around the edges, the kind of guy that means well even if he says otherwise. He seemed to have a soft spot for me though. One moment, he was congratulating my dad by berating him a little, and the next he was playing with me. My dad worked a lot and my mom always traveling, so I spent most of my childhood with him. How could I be so foolish? Can I ask you how he died? Out of the old age, my dad says his last words were something like, "Fucking since scientists created talking mannequins, but still can't let you upload your brain." We gotta catch up real quick, because I've been a fool. I have not been enjoying this evening with my boss to its full extent. Even though there was a giant red button that said drink, I ignored it completely. Right. Why the question? Oh gosh, no dang. Can I? No, okay, good. Really, I'm just curious. I just realized that even though we see each other almost every day, I know very little about you. Oh. From what you tell me though, it seems your grandpa's personality rubbed off on you a bit. I've heard that one since I was a kid actually. You know, boss, I'm a bit curious about your circle of friends. What kind of people do you have in it? Keep in mind, you're included in the circle too, so any insult you hurl will apply right back at you. Anyways, I have this friend I've known for a long time, a red-headed, glasses-wearing gun nut called Iris. The one you called for the helmet thing. That one. She's managing a BTC bar in Panama right now, if I remember correctly. She's managing a bar too. I got the idea from her, actually. Oh. It's called NIVR and... Oh. That's the next game, guys. That's what happens next. Stay tuned to find out. And if you thought the city was dangerous, you should see the people she has to deal with there. Piracy ain't nothing to fuck with. And means it's an annex too, another annex to another business. What else does she do there? I think the bar was originally her hotel's bar. She moved the bar to its own building elsewhere and opened Nirvana. Beautiful. In the hotel instead. Weird decision. I believe she said she wanted to place away from the noisy rich tourists that go to the hotel. So that bar is her woman cave. Woman cave. That aside, man, I should cut back a little bit on the beer. I have been kind of chugging them since I found out. That aside, let's see. Friends. I guess there's also my little sister, but that's a given. Oh, there's also my old partner from when I was with the San Francisco Police Force. Alright, let's stop here for now. Let's keep the conversation going. We want to be loose. We don't want to be, plastered. Good old Lexi. Should give her a call sometime. Wait, you were in the what? I've done lots of things, Jill. I've spent a short time collaborating with the police force. I've been a wrestler, an MMA fighter, chimney cleaner, lumberjack, pet shop attendant, corporate mascot. Corporate what? I still see my face on some websites from time to time. Anyways, aside from you, Gil, my sis, Iris, and Lexi, I guess there's a lot of people that don't want to see me in harm's way. Mostly because they're the ones that want to hurt me. What about you? I guess I have acquaintances here and there. Back at home, in college, I went out a lot, but it felt more like going out was the pleasure rather than the people involved. Aside from you and Gil, my closest friend since moving here is Alma. Oh, and Dorothy. I mean, sure, there's always 4, but that cat's a hermit that refuses to go out. And you know, he's a cat. Hey, a cat's fine too, you know. Hey boss, what's with you? What will you do when the bar closes? Oh no, maybe I'll take a friend's offer of working with her. I was also thinking about going back home and helping things there. Or maybe going traveling for a while. I see. Oh, but don't worry. Bureaucracy's slow as fuck, so they won't close the bar for quite a while. Better enjoy being there while you can. Yeah, maybe. Will you be visiting me whenever in whatever bar I end up working in? I have a bone to pick with the guy that supervises the bar I'm planning to get you transferred to. I go there even though I have virtually no reason to. With you there, I'd have something pleasant to look forward to. You're sending me with someone you have problems with? If I have to trust another bar owner, it's certainly him. He's actually a pleasant boss from what I've seen. The fact that he and I have a tendency to go at each other's throats is an unrelated matter. I'll trust you on that one then. Don't worry, maybe I can get you a bracelet made out of wood pieces from the bar's counter or something. We'll see. Hey, I'll tell you what. When the bar closes, let's both take a vacation. Go on a trip? That'll clear your mind a bit. Yeah, maybe. I didn't finish the beers. But look at that view. Can't beat it. Roll credit. Knowing. Oh. I live somewhere where the snow is not as common as I wish it was. But I also know that snow can be a... Oh, we have just now hit chapter 2. Oh dear. How many chapters are in this? I think by next decade I will be halfway done. Alright, your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have the $8,000 needed. Jill is curious about a Daruma she saw. Getting one will prevent her from becoming too distracted. Have a nice day. Thank you. Well, let's go shop real quick before work. We have a Daruma to get. Did I miss it? Ah, cracked Daruma. Daruma. A Japanese souvenir that has been seen better days. Still, it has a vintage charm to it. I will absolutely get it, and I shall return home. And there it is. Jill bought what she wanted, and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. Adorable. Let's see what we have on our phone. Danger you. Apollo Bank is getting... Apollo Bank is getting attack thread 2. Media is still awfully quiet about it. The Augmented Eye talked about it, but very briefly. Maybe someone lost their job due to that one rogue article. It was from Kim. She's always trying to write serious shit, but I think AE got tired of her. Fucking shame. So all we'll get is clickbait from now on? Gonna get worse at the very least. White Knights say there's a lot of people inside. Inside the building, at least 3 people are dead. How? Someone shooting there? Is someone there shooting people? Looks like it was the security from the building, but I've got no details yet. Sounds weird as fuck. Come on in, Saradan, you've got to give us more. Doing my best here. Thanks, Space Danan. This thread is closed. Wrong button. Explosion registered, and media still quiet about it. Can confirm confirm there's an explosion, but it looks like it was just one of them. So there's more bombs, not just one? That's right. I think there was just... Do we have any clue on who's doing this? I'm hearing from several sources that this is a group, a new one, looking to overthrow the government. No names have been mentioned, and it looks like not a group, but just one person who set up all this. That's pretty ballsy. And this is just a rumor around here, but Alice Rabbit might be involved. How? A hacker is helping out the hostages to escape, and they're suspecting of Alice. Huh, someone doing stupid shit on the internet is being actually useful. This thread is closed. And now wait, can I go down? I can't, because 3 at a time. Can confirm the situation has finally reached its end. The attacker was shot dead, but a huge amount of data was released from the servers all around the world. Remember the leaks from Alice? Those were nothing compared to this. Proof of corruption, money laundering, espionage. It's actually pretty unsettling. Damn, the file is available from approximately 60,000 sources. Terabytes that contain all operations from the Glitch City government and White Knight operations. It seems the ultimate goal from the attacker was not to blow up the bank, but to lead hostages toward the server inside the bank, which had files under several layers of physical security. That shit sounds whack. How do you even make a plan this complex? No idea, but that's what some of the witnesses are telling the police. Okay, it looks like I have to leave, but I'll try to write down all the details for a future post. Gonna need time though. Godspeed, Anon. Thanks. Things are getting interesting. The Danger You, the admin, has been arrested. Oh no. Oh my. Again. By Lana Smithy. Famous hacker Alice Rabbit graced the popular text board Danger You with the new thread, which resulted in the arrest of the site's admin, known as Furfur, for a second time. We have no details to give other than that he was arrested as part of an ongoing investigation. Cybercrime Unit Lizette Blanc told the Augmented Eye during a call, "We are now busy tracking down the message that appeared yesterday." When inquired about the arrest, Furfur would only respond with a calm, "Not this shit again." Nano Camo is now making smart underwear. If underwear you can change with the voice of command was something you'd really wanted in your life, Nano Camo has you covered. Already providing consumer versions of their advanced nanomachine fabric, they plan to release a line of underwear that can change its look with a spoken word. No more stains in your white panties, just change the color to black and you'll barely notice. That won't change the smell though, they're not that advanced. We expect an increase in sales next year thanks to this innovative product, and PR representative told the Augmented Eye. I am already using them. Super comfy if you ask me. Thought about looking up prices. Did not. The post. I like that the things you buy slowly fill up the room. We got our Daruma here. We got a little creature. Other stuff, I'm sure. Looks like a little... I wonder what that is. Kinda looks like a convict creeper. You got some video games. Can't buy those video games. But not today. GSF January 4th card announced 66 American Kid Giant Yusuke headlining by Lana Smithy. The blood feud between Giant Yusuke and 66 American Kid will reach its climax this January 4th at the annual GSF Dome event, but it's not the only match for the night. Other interesting bouts feature great work such as The Great DK and Arance. Full card below. 66 American Kid versus Giant Yusuke GSF Championship. They really need to figure out who's getting top billing there. I'm very confused. Red Comet Jr. versus Nagisa Women's Championship. Aikido versus The Great Decay. Roy Campbell. Colonel versus Arance GSF Junior Championship. Jack Bomb and Blaze versus Huli and Kara Kolta Tag Team Championship. Osana versus Siegfried. Nano camo? Yeah, customized. I must say, this is some really weak, what's the word? UI? I think UI is the word. My point is that the customize is way up here, but everything else is down here, and it's above the title. I know I'm a nitpicker, but oh, I want to, but oh, that's right, you can do tables. I really want to get these fancy ones, but they're so expensive. I don't even have enough for this, so I'll have to try another time. That's the goal. That's the meta goal here, is just to raise enough money to buy that and not go bankrupt. I think that's all old stuff, so let's head to work. We did everything. Let's up, turn. Well, yep. I think it's everything. So let's mix some drinks and save some lives. Gil? Oh, hey guys. How the hell did you get in? I have a copy of the key, remember? Wait, that's how you greet me after so many days? I never doubted you'd be fine. If anything, I'd have cut your paycheck for leaving so many days without notice. See, Jill, he'll be here on Monday, like nothing ever happened. Wait, why does he have a copy of the key and I don't? The need for you having a key never arose. True. Anyway, glad you're fine, Gil. Thanks, I guess. Nuts. What, are you gonna make me wash the bathrooms again? Not today. Listen, I don't know who the hell you really are, or what you're trying to come back to bite, or what's trying to come back to bite you in the ass. But remember, there are people that actually care about you. Don't just leave like you did. Especially after all hell broke loose, at least give us a sign that you're still alive. So you're worried? Isn't that normal? When it comes to you, I don't know. Shut up. He's right though. You shouldn't make the ladies worry so much. Check if the cats didn't move the internet antenna, would you? Fine, fine. Hey boss, why'd you leave the hoodie at my place? Because it's yours. I told you you could keep it. Sorry, I couldn't find it in myself to take it. Why? Partially because I didn't feel right taking it, but mostly because I thought you'd totally look cute in it. I see. Don't think I'm rejecting a gift of yours, it's just... preserving cuteness is one of my principles. Right. Are you still worried about the whole bar closure thing? Of course I am. Not like it can't work because of it, but, you know. All we can do is enjoy whatever time we have left here as best we can. Yeah. So cheer up. Clients smell sadness and fear, and we don't want that. I'll go to my office. Okay. Antenna's fine. Did I miss anything? Not really, no. Anyways, let's start the day. So first thing I want confirmed for the next game, a shuffle button. Oh. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh yeah, Gil? Glad to see you're fine. I mean it. Thanks. Excuse me, I'm looking for Dana Zane. You are the most generic looking man I think I've ever seen, sir. How can I help you? May I have your name? Tell her it's Brian. Just a second. Boss! Some Brian guy's looking for you. Tell him I'll be there in a bit. Why does it sound like she's behind the mattress? You heard her. It's alright, I'll wait. It's weird for someone to come asking for her, though. It's not so weird when you're the BTC's regional manager in these parts. Yeah, I guess that's... I guess I didn't give you the best first impression. Haha, don't worry, I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not a fan of people treating me too nicely because of my position anyways. Handle me like I'm just another client. Alright, I can do that. What can I get you, Mr. Brian? Let's go with the basics. A sugar rush, please. Coming right up. I'll make this guy buy the books. No doubles, nothing extra. Oh, option. Oh, okay. I'll give him a little extra. 1 and 2 and 1. I mean, it's pretty sweet and girly. First, right? Sure. Yeah. That's for now. We'll keep it pretty thin. A little bit thin. Here. Yeah, this one's nice. Back in training, they made a big deal out of sugar rushes. Why? They like the fried eggs of mixing drinks. They're the most basic thing, but people can still mess them up. Sugar rushes are simple enough that you only need to follow instructions. If you can't even do that, your future as a bartender is not bright. Huh, they never told me that. You're Jill, right? Yep, that's me. Dinah's talked quite a bit about you. Really? And I guess you must have a few questions for me, am I right? That's mostly concerning the closure warning Valhalla got. Can you disclose any information? I shouldn't, but you have the right to know. Thanks. Don't mention it. Now, where to start? Saw the news on the information leaked during the Apollo Trust Bank incident, right? About the White Knights having lots of members from criminal organizations in their ranks? Turns out the White Knights weren't the only ones with shady people. Some of those same folk have been trying to elude legal protection using BTC certified bars. The BTC bars have their own protocols, meaning the White Knights can't dig too deeply. At least not without going through a ton of paperwork first, giving the criminals time to cover their tracks. Although it takes a bit of time to set up, it has apparently proven an effective method for money laundering. Where does Valhalla come in? Young bars are the ones under the radar right now, and the modest to low-income ones are the primary suspects. It's not just Valhalla, any small bar with small income is being investigated heavily right now. So the closure notice is due to low sales? Among the reasons a bar can get axed, low sales is the rarest one. If low sales were the problem, lots of bars would close every year. You'll find out soon enough, huh? Sorry? Oh, nothing, don't mind me. Seems your guess was spot on, Gil. If it helps, I'm doing my best to appeal in your place. Really? Why? Most of Glitch City's bars are a pain in the ass. They are constantly give reports of chemical damage or shady drinks. This is one of the few places from which I almost never receive complaints. The closest thing to a recent complaint was that whole Farmer Fabrics affair from a little while ago. So much saliva. I wouldn't get my hopes up though. Especially since the BTC will try to save face by axing as many suspects as possible. Knowing you're making an effort is enough. Thanks. Can I get you anything else? Now that I remember, the recipe book has a drink created here, right? Oh yeah, the suplex. Give me one of those, please. Sure. Suplex. Can I give him is it German? Let's see. You know what, Brian, you see, I'm sorry I judged you as generic. I don't take it back, but I am sorry I judged you that way so quickly. So let's put a small twist to this pile driver and make it a double suplex. Don't that sound nice? Nope. 1, 3, 1, 3. And now we need to do on the rocks and mix it up. Beautiful. Here. The registry from form says this was an accident while making a pile driver. You can ask the creator of the drink just over there. Ah, so you're Robert? Yes, that's my name. I'm Robert, the one and only. Dots. Jill called you Gil, though. That's Argentinian slang. Robert here is just from Argentina, so we call him Gil. Huh, I see. Dots. Sorry, Brian, I was sorting some stuff at the office. Please come in. I'll be right there. Any other questions, Jill? Not really, no. Although, yeah? If you were to evaluate my performance right now, how would you rate me? Clean and timely delivery of correct orders. Top-notch bartender. Thanks. Now, if you excuse me, I'm surprised you haven't met him before. I received my training in another city. The regional supervisor there was some girl with a red mohawk. Huh, I see. I wonder what boss will talk to Ryan about. Jill, was it? Ah, Miss Stella, what a pleasure. Dots. Are you okay? Yeah, just call me Stella and give me a big beer, please. Huh? Sure, on it. One big beer. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we just stuff the rest up with as much Pomertrine as possible. It's all mixed. Voila, madame. Dots. Are you sure you're fine? You know Say, right? Of course. What's up with her? She was at Apollo Trust Bank during the whole affair and... Oh. Right. That. So, she didn't show up to the list of massive... Oh. The list of the massive body count in the aftermath, so... I was hoping that maybe you've seen her. As much as I'd love to say that I had... Dots. Yeah, I figured as much. Oh no. Dots. Man, the air's suddenly a lot heavier. Dots. I mean, I could tell her everything would be alright, but it would sound a bit condescending. Dots. What does one even do in this kind of situation? Get more dots. Maybe a joke. Nah, that'd be tasteless. Even more dots. Phone. There it goes. Okay, just try and say something. At the very least, you'll break the tension. Maybe distracting her will be enough. I don't think clearly when under this kind of pressure, do I? There was a private eye here the other day. Eye? Words? Sorry, I'm a bit on edge. A private detective, I take it. Yeah, maybe you want his service? What's his name? I believe it was Art. Von Delay. Oh, that Art guy. Yeah, I actually hired him yesterday to look for Say. So you still have hope. I'm somewhere between bargaining and depression right now, and I'm afraid to let go of bargaining. See. Is he any good? He doesn't look like it, but he's quite skilled at gathering intel. I believe he'll give me answers about, say, whatever they might be. Dots. Sometimes I wish I had a magic wand so I could solve all problems with the swing, you know? Sorry if I'm making you uncomfortable. Oh, sorry, no, it's not about feeling comfortable. It's just weird. I usually try to say something to my clients when I see them down. Right now, I can't find any words that don't sound hypocritical unless useless or tasteless. I'm glad to know you have that much common sense at least. All I can do is get you drinks. Can I get you anything else? Something sweet. That'll help calm me down a bit. Gladly. Something sweet and calm. Probably not Sugar Rush. Say sweet, girly, and happy. That's not These used to be actually Sparkle, but too many complaints about the skin problems made them redesign the drink without sparkling. Alright, definitely top of the list. Oh, soft though. Move last sweet, girly, and happy. Sweet, classy, and happy. I don't know if I want to give her a happy drink though. Like, you know, part of me thinks that, hey, happy drink. She wants to be happy, but at the same time, sometimes when you're sad, you just want to feel that sad. You don't really want to force yourself to be happy. I get that. I definitely don't want. That bar is already depressant. How can it make you happy? I don't know. Just no. Did I make it alcoholic? Well, it's, soft something. Get her one and make it a big. And though I am doing this, I don't recommend drowning your sorrows in Karmatrine. But today's a special occasion. She's worried. A little bit of a loosey-goosing will help her out, I think. Here. Thanks. Seems you really like Say. I don't have brothers or sisters, and my social interactions are usually strictly business. Hey Lizzie Bear, how are you? So Say is more of a friend to me. She's... nuts. Sorry I brought that topic up at a bad time. Don't worry about it. As I was saying, she's more than a friend. She's my emotional support, someone I can wholeheartedly trust. I'd say she's like my sister, but siblings usually lack that level of trust. I have to deal with high-class pricks of every race and upbringing on a daily basis. They use a business mask to hide anything they don't want others to know, and I do the same. But with Say, I can be myself. I can do whatever I want and vent all my frustration. She's always been there for me, and now she might need me. But here I am, sitting in a bar, making other people do the job because I'm a useless pile of flesh. Dots. Sorry about the outburst. I'm actually kind of jealous of the level of self-control you're using here. I mean, I'd be a mess in that situation. Still, would you like some fresh air? I'm gonna take a break and you could use some. Well, for a given value of fresh. I'm fine, thanks. Okay then. Gil, please service Miss Stella while I take my break. Sure, leave it to me. I have a real soft spot for dithering, I found. I think this game, I don't know if it's because of this game or this game just helped me find it, but there's something about dithering shadows that just kinda feel nostalgic. For no real reason to think of. Well, besides, obviously, pixel art. But enough about that. Get back to work. Now safe to keep playing. What? What would, Lizzie? Goddamn, it's chilly outside. What's up, bud? Nothing much, I'm just playing a game. Doing stream stuff, you know. I'd enter too early. Let's see. Nothing much is up. I'm just kind of relaxing on a Monday off from work, forgetting about my woes while serving drinks to virtual cuties on your game. How about you? What's up in your neighborhood? Is this Monday doing pretty mellow for you so far? And if not, am I helping? Goddamn, it's chilly outside. More music. I'll start from the back. Move her way up. And that works. I'm back. Eh? Oh, that's... That was not an ideal choice of music, I must say. Well, that's kind of growing me, I guess. Your Monday was pretty hectic? Sorry to hear. Well, maybe not necessarily sorry. Hectic doesn't mean bad. It means busy, right? I hope it was a good kind of hectic. Kind of kept you active and kept your mind stimulated. But now it's late. Hopefully you can lay back and relax a little bit. Get a drink. Rest your eyes. Enjoy these less than soothing robot coughs. Man. Neat. I wish I knew what the song was so I could avoid it. Anyway, what would you like, kid? Oh. What would a kid like you know about that, eh? I'm just giving you the facts as they are. What happened while I was gone? Let's see. Detective guy comes in, cat boomer girl greets him, they start talking. Everything was okay until the girl mentioned Zaibatsu Corp offhand. After that, the guy got riled up and started bad-mouthing it. Oddly enough, he was the only one she just carried on like it was just a normal conversation. See. It was tiring, hectic, started falling asleep in late afternoon class today. I've been there. I'm not proud of it, but many a times I have literally passed out in class or in an assembly or meeting. But it's over now. I can relax. Forget about today and move on to tomorrow. And enjoy that nice soft transition until then. While I won't deny Zaibatsu Corp is anything but innocent, when you get down to it, it has enhanced the quality of life here. Yeah, if by enhanced you mean getting yanked around, a shiny new chain around her necks. That's neat. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Dang it. There, it's back. Oh, I'm using the Streamlabs OBS has a remote control, and they've just made it a standalone app, and I finally got it working for mine, so I can just kind of mess with everything from my phone. It's pretty neat. Passed out in Kim 2 class 2 semesters ago. A guy in front of me said I was snoring. Ah, I've been there. Maybe not the snoring. Actually, no, I have caught snoring, but it happens. There's this guy I work with that just, anytime he's in a meeting he does not care about, he will pass out so quick. But he comes back like that and no one seems to notice or care, so you get results and people don't mind. Can't you see those two big companies don't care about us? The teacher didn't say anything? Yeah, I bet not. Well, that's the thing about college, that, you know, just get your assignments done, and teachers really usually don't care that much. They get paid either way. Why do you think Glitch City is mockingly called the guinea pig of the world? We're just one big test group for them, to use however they want. But then again, I don't expect a kid to understand how hard it was, let alone the rich kid. True, I don't know. I never have a privilege that clouds my judgment. And I have privilege that clouds my judgment. But can you deny that the melding of Zaibatsu Corp has brought quite a few benefits? Like what? The AI integration program they started is a huge rewind. The AI integration program they started is making huge advances in the AI department. Every day, more and more countries are seeing the benefits of recognizing AIs as citizens. Yes, but we also hold the AI reformation program, meaning that we're also the world's little prison. AI went rogue, transfer to a delivery drone, or ship it to Glitch City. That murderer is still delivering your pizza. You end up dropping class? That's fine. I mean, not every class is for everybody. It's best you dropped it instead of trying to fight with it and failing, right? Fair point, although that program has proven to have reformed many AIs. They don't brag about their 88% success rate for nothing. The city also has a strong economy. Zaibatsu Corp's success has made more and more companies bring their products here, and the gap between classes continues to grow. More companies just mean more people who will plant their feet in your face. But it also means more products are being brought to the lower classes. Stores have 20% more brand variety compared to last year. Zaibatsu Corp's main medical research branch has also made lots of discoveries. More and more illnesses previously thought incurable are being addressed every day. It's amazing for those who can afford them. Meanwhile, down here, we're experiencing medicine shortages almost every month. You have a point there. Oh, but there's also more jobs. All of the companies coming down here needs personnel. So the unemployment rate has gone down by almost 40% this year. More jobs. Shut up. Am I wrong? Well, that's... Huh. Hey you, don't just sit there, give me a Zen Star. Sure. Zen Star for the sore baby. There's homework assignment due online before the covered material. Oh, that sounds like a bad professor there. Probably a good thing you dropped him then. That's the thing about the internet age, is that in any class that you're super interested in learning about, you can just research yourself. You won't get the, help you might need from a teacher, but it's pretty nice to be able to just Google something and spend a whole day just learning. Unless you're like me and just kind of go on a wiki article and just kind of keep clicking links until you end up in the Puerto Rico pornography industry. I don't know. Alliteration though, not bad. Zen Stars, Okay, rocks and mixed. I figured it'd be aged and rocks and on mixed. But that's just me. Perfection. Here. God, this is awful. It's your order though. I seriously hope you don't really believe everything you just said. Of course I do, why else would I say it? You do bring up something I always fail to remember. All the benefits we've gained over time are limited to a few. I can talk about advances all I want, but in the end they're still a luxury belonging only to a few. And even those that can be accessed by everyone are more like an improvement in the bigger picture. That doesn't take away the fact that there have been positive changes. Credit where credit's due, don't you think? That's a pretty mature answer. Discussions are a way for two parties to understand each other. The only people afraid of discussion are ones whose points are too fragile to defend against someone. Yeah, mature, whatever. I'm gonna take the chance to ask you about that job I gave you yesterday. I haven't been able to find much, but I can at least tell you that she wasn't at the bank when it opened up. What does that mean? Either she left before the whole ordeal started, or she managed to escape at some point before the whole thing ended. All the corpses are accounted for. They only found one totally disfigured, but witnesses identified it. It wasn't your friend, that much is for sure. I see. Did you call him here? No, he just happened to show up here today. The weird part is that the girl did enter the bank. It's like she vanished or something. I see. Thanks, keep it up. Your face brightened up a bit. Hope is the last thing you lose, I guess. If he's telling the truth, they might have found a way out. She's a resourceful girl. She surely did something. I think I'll have another drink. Do you want anything? Me, just give me whatever you order. 2 bad touches, please. On it. 2 bad touches. Better make them before I laugh too hard. Bad touch going. And you know what? Let's celebration. We'll make it a double for them. Got info on Say. Best girl is going to be rescued in no time. All on the rock. Mix. Perfection. And next we got, almost. I almost ruined it up. First time. Rocks. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 8. This has been your daily dose of counting with Kurth. I hope you enjoyed it. And dots. I remember this one party I went to. The guy that came up with the name of this drink showed up. After people found that out, they lined up to slap him for whatever reason. They didn't seem offended to me though. Imagine a guy shows up to you and tells you, "I've made a classy bad touch." Wouldn't you line up to slap him? Are you okay, Jill? I'm fine. Now that I think of it, did you find that girl you were looking for a week ago? Mr. Von Delay? Turns out she was at the Apollo Trust Bank all this time. No wonder I couldn't get in touch with her. Girl. Someone paid me to look for a Crimson Rose, and she happened to be at the, what? I'm trying to avoid mentioning a dangerous assassin got stuck in the same bank as the girl you're looking for. Oh, don't worry. Besides, the last thing I'm worried about is Say is people. Why is that? Her attitude is usually so laid back and gentle that she has no problem getting people on her side. On the off chance that she has to defend herself, well, I once saw her take care of a warbot gone haywire by herself. She did need medical help afterwards, but she recovered in no time and managed to take care of the bot. Is she really that good? She's not only really physically fit, she's also really good with Krav Maga. And, that's something wrong? No, nothing. I just realized I forgot about all that. She's not invincible, but she knows how to take care of herself. And like I said, she's resourceful. She's surely found a way out. I just have to hope she's well wherever the hell she is. She owes me an ice cream. You want another drink, Mr. Vondelay? It's on me. Are you sure? Yeah, order away. Okay then, I'll have Piano Man. And you, Miss Stella? I'm fine, get his order. A Piano Man for the detective. You know what, I'm feeling generous, yet again. Mr. Piano Man? We'll get, can't get, okay, no. Single Piano Man it is. It's already big AF. Wait a second. I get it? No, that's right, okay. It always messes me up when it doesn't equal either 10 or 20. I always think I've messed something up, inexcusably up. You just mix it. Is there a key in the glass? What's that? Here. So this is what drinking something classy without worrying about the price feels like. Alright, I should get along. My contact will arrive at the rendezvous point soon. I'll let you know if I find out anything else, Miss Hoshi. Please do. Right then. You've been generous today. He made my night with his discoveries on Say's situation. I'm not totally over it, but at least I got distracted for a bit. Well, that's it for me. Good night, Miss Hoshi. Thanks again. Please come again. You don't mind if I stay a bit longer, right? Why would I? It's not like you're asleep. Thanks. This place is soothing. I'll just go sit over there near the arcades. Alright then. That would be all, Donna. Quite a mess, the situation with, Robert. What? Oh, I forgot to turn on TV. Cassie Zero. Oh, cool. Sounds perfect. Alright. Brian, you have a meeting in an hour with... I guess that's not a fancy name for something. MI6 Hal C. Right. Oh, if it isn't Miss Hoshi herself. Ah, Brian, fancy meeting you here. I didn't expect to see you here, of all places. Are you busy? Mind catching up for a bit? Sure, no problem. Jill, we'll be sitting over here. Let me know if you need anything. Will do. Dots. This holophone is an old model, so hanging up is a bit laggy. You can call me Cass, by the way. I'm Jill. Say, you guys give a lot of liberties to my boss. I mean, she gets away with too much stuff. She's not hurting anyone, and wouldn't you say it's more interesting that way? It finally hung up. Phew, it's been quite the day. At least the streets are calm today. I have arrived yet again at the oh god, at the majestic Hall of Heroes. Calm until now. Oh dear. Okay. We meet again, bartender. You look winded. Virgilio? It's pronounced Virgilio. Virgilio. No, I'm pretty sure it's Virgilio. You said as much the last time you came. Pronunciations are a silly thing society opposes on letters. They want to be free. They want to be pronounced however they want. Dots. You look winded, Virgilio. We are all little toys winded by the cruel hand of fate. Just stumbling until it decides not to wind us up anymore. And yet, you're the only one in the vicinity hyperventilating. That's, I was jogging. Dressed like that? I could jog however I want. Yes, you can. What can I get you? Something fake. Of course. You're the one that gave me the 17 order, right? Fake. Bad touch. Beer. Being Jane. Isn't it all fake? Yeah, this is fake beer. Jane. Bloom light. I made a bloom light before. I think that's new. Then again, it has been a good while since I've played the game. Blue fairy. Or teeny velvet like fluffy dream. Fringe weaver. Frothy water. Have I made a frothy water? PG rated shows favorite beer Stars since 2040. Simple. No. Maybe. Fake. God. So I think it's beer, but this is a beer, right? And last one I thought it was either between 17 ingredients or the number 17 on the list. So I suppose. Why can't you just order normal, man? I just wanna serve drinks and save lives. Yeah, let's give him a frothy water. I don't think I've made one yet. I could make it a big. Big man needs a big drink. Let's just do it. Age mixed. That is totally just a beer. Okay. Here. And this is totally not beer. Ah, yes, just as fake as I want. So it's like a fake of a fake. Getting too many layers deep, man. Say, you, where do you work? I take the noble duties of a curator at the Steampunk Museum. Really? What do you do? I study everything that comes and keep it clean for people that visit the premises. But lately my duties have been hindered by the museum's owner. Really? Yeah, he told me stop touching the exhibits, you're gonna break them. The nerve of some people. He still fails to realize that I'm the curator there. Without me, all of those machines would be rustier than they already are. Even the visitors get that I'm the one responsible for those. Why can't the owner realize that too? Yeah. I bet he treats you like the janitor or something like that. Exactly. Okay then, time for your next challenge, bartender. Challenge, he says. I want purity. Can't give him pure ingredients, so... Purity. No. No. Well, maybe. Kind of a pure, simple drink. Vintage. No. Bloom light, maybe. It's unnecessary brown. No, I don't think so. Berries are pure? Probably not. Maybe. No. Greens are pure. French weavers, I don't know. No. Probably not. No. Maybe. Nah. No. Nah. Maybe. No. Could be. Sparkly. Sparkly's kind of pure, right? Sugar Rush is probably not. Sunshine Cloud, I like that name. I also like caramel. I want this drink. I want this drink right now. No. Buddhism. Wait, Zen Buddhism? No, Zen's like Taoism, isn't it? I don't know my Asian religions. But Zen seems pretty pure, right? Fingers crossed. Oh wait, rocks and... How is this pure? It's a drink. It's free from any human sin and can do no harm consciously. Ah yes, beautiful. So any drink could have sufficed, technically, I suppose. Probably except for bad touch. Hey you, the guy over there. Me? Yes, you. Have we met before? Can't remember. Maybe. Yeah, I think... Dots. No. We haven't met, ever. At all. That's an interesting reaction. Dots. Jill, I'll be taking my leave now. Be careful out there. Thanks. Huh. Excuse me, have we met somewhere before? That face. That eye. What about my eye, punk? We haven't met ever at all. Never ever, ever. Good talking to you, bartender. Did you just scare off a client? Apparently. Well, I'm off. Thanks for everything. Don't mention it. Are we done for the day? Yep. Quite a few clients considering the whole situation. Oh shit. That Virgilio guy. So you two actually met before? Yeah, you could say that. What? Gil, stuff. Don't mind it. What were you talking about to Brian? Well, we're mostly catching up, to be honest. I hadn't seen him in a while. I offered him a drink, and we met last week. I talked a bit about what to do after the bar closes. Oh, and I tried to explain the situation with Robert here. He agreed to help me out with that when the time comes. Oh. I was also tuning up the details for the new employee. A part-timer. You'll meet him tomorrow. Oh. Him. So it's a guy? An adorable guy, if I do say so myself. Duh. I suddenly have deja vu. Are you alright, Jill? Yeah. It must be nothing. Zero mistakes. Good day. Brian told me to give you this. Brian, I love you. If only it was that easy to get $500 in a night. I really need to switch to bartending. Alright. Jill's been tense. Buy a shoulder massager to prevent her from getting too distracted. Right, a shoulder massager. Unlock. And with that, I think we will save it for today. We'll end it for today. And we'll save it. Whoop that. And you can't see it because it's just on my phone, but it's nice, it's convenient, it's fun. Thanks for watching, thanks for coming. Find out more hopefully next week. Eventually I'll get a consistent schedule going, but until then, yeah. Enjoy the tune. See you next time. Enjoy your drinks. Give your waitress. Good night, everybody.